And it's a perfect 10 for the chef.
As long as it doesn't stick to the ceiling again, he shall be called the straw man, the shadow to the real man, causing confusion and chaos.
Well, that's one for the house elves.
Amir, darling, you're gonna scare her off breakfast with your old laws and strange theories.
It's okay, Mom. Dad's crazy stories are a great defense against flag breakfast food.
That'll be $50, dearie.
$50? But I bring lunch from home.
The record says otherwise, Missy.
But I didn't. And the worst part is, I couldn't even eat my sandwich. I was too worried about the $50 mystery meal.
Sounds like a classic case of straw man confusion.
Straw what now?
And here I thought our biggest problem today would be de-pancaking the ceiling. Looks like it's time for Amir's straw man theory, Callie.
Not again with those crazy stories, Dad.
Oh, this one's not just a story. Let me show you.
It's time to meet your straw man.
A person has a straw man, Callie.
Let me guess, like an evil twin?
It's something like that. The school isn't after you, Callie. They're after your straw man. And guess who's the puppeteer in this show?
The lunch lady with the judgy mole.
No, sweetheart. It's you.
Time to cut some strings.
Let's say this is your straw man, Callie.
I hope I'm more appealing than a spatula, Dad.
You are, honey. But we need to transform this. Spatula Man.
I, Calafia, am now the suffragette. I release peace and equity to my straw man. This just got real.
And Jesus said to them, your sins are forgiven. Just as he forgave sins, we can forgive the debts and obligations of our straw man.
So I just told the principal that I am the suffragette and that I release peace and equity to my straw man.
Essentially, yes. You are standing in for the straw man, not becoming the debtor yourself.
Callie, remember, this is not just a peace and equity you bring.
So I just said, I, Calafia, am now the suffragette, and I release peace and equity to my straw man.
It's a bit like when Jesus forgave sins. He was offering peace and releasing people from their obligations. You're doing the same with your straw man and the lunch fee.
I, Calafia, am now the suffragette, and I release peace and equity to my straw man. I, Calafia, am now the suffragette, and I release peace and equity to my straw man. I, Calafia, am now the suffragette, and I release peace and equity to my straw man. Mr. Principal, can we talk about the lunch fee? I, Calafia, am now the suffragette, and I release peace and equity to my straw man.
Well, Calafia, that's a first, but I see your point. We'll have to reconsider that lunch fee.
Kelly, you are amazing. Who knew you had that in you? Yeah, and what was that about a strawman?
Well, it's all about understanding our rights. Charging parents for the school's construction fines. The Surrey Squad might have to look into this. So the school is trying to make the parents pay for their own construction fines.
Sounds like another job for the Surety Squad, don't you think?
What will the Shorty Squad do next? Will the school's construction finds be their next adventure? Stay tuned for the next episode of Shorty Squad: Rise of the Strawman.